Hey guys, it's Kelly. This is my first workshop with Citrus Twist Kits, and I'm really excited to show you my Life Crafted album. I've been loving it, and this is my second month doing it, so I'll show you what I have so far. I've got just some regular pages that I've slid into the sleeves, and then also some interactive pages, and I think I'll just continue to do both throughout the album. So for this workshop, I'm going to show you one of each. So on this side, I will do a regular slid into the sleeve, and then on this side, I will do an interactive page. Here's a photo of my youngest son, Crew, taking a nap, and he is just growing so fast, and he just turned 3, and I loved this card that says, "How wonderfully you have grown." So I want to put that with it, and I like the colors. I like that it has a little hint of pink, but it's mostly the blue, and the pink will match his 3 little pigs that are sleeping next to him. So I'm just going to start layering things and see how they look. To glue, I always use the Scotch glue stick, and it's my favorite. It's repositionable while you're working, and then when you're done, it becomes permanent. So that's really nice for when you're layering and you want to be able to tuck things behind things and kind of play with it before you've decided it's permanent. Then I added a couple of staples, and I'm just gonna keep on adding a few more little things. I really love that white paper with the black splatters on it. It's one of my favorites in the kit. I love this hint of lime that I added. I think it stands out and it looks really cute with the other colors. So I added that, and then the last embellishment is this cute heart with the pink and blue. And it worked really well on that part of the picture where there wasn't really anything going on. So I just put it right up into the photo there. And I used my typewriter to do some journaling. So I wrote Crew, and that's his name, and I went ahead and put that on the heart. And then I'm going to add a little bit more journaling to the top of the page. The very last thing I do is add the stamps, and they were so cute this month. What I chose to put on this page was Dream It. So I stamped it twice with the Dream It. I thought that was cute with the photo of him sleeping. And that page is done. So I'm going to go ahead and slide it in, and now we'll do the interactive page. For this one, I started with a 4.5 by 8 inch piece of white cardstock paper and added the holes down the side. And now you need 2 other pieces of cardstock paper. One of them is 4 by 10.5 inches, and one is 4 by 8.5 inches. And when you fold them and you overlap them and put one under the other, it makes it so you have 3 nice little flaps. So once you glue it down, you will only have 2 flaps that lift up, but you will still have 3 flaps to scrapbook on. So I just use my Scotch glue stick and get that glued down. And since there's 3 flaps, I knew I wanted 3 photos. So I printed 3 in kind of different sizes. The top one, I will use the smaller one because it's the smallest flap. And this one's actually a square. And this is our 14th wedding anniversary this month, and we went to the restaurant where we had our wedding luncheon. It's called the Bluebird. So it was a fun milestone, and I wanted to document it. One thing you could do is trim your photos so that you don't see them when you're just looking at the front of the page. I actually liked seeing the photos sticking out at the bottom. But you could trim that so that you don't see them until you lift the flap. So I will glue the last photo on, and that was super easy, and you have an interactive page, so that's really fun. And now we get to add the embellishments, the best part. So I'm using this paper that I love again, and I'm going to cut out a tab. So I just folded a little piece in half, and I'm going to just try to create a tab. It won't be perfect, but it will work. So I'll slide it under the photo, but it gives it a good little thing to hold on to when you're lifting up the flap. I typed on this little green label. I wrote 14 years. And if you're ever wondering how to run something that small through your typewriter, I just use washi tape and tape it onto a little piece of paper or card, and then take off the washi tape when you're done, and it works really good to hold it in place while you type. So I'm just adding a few more embellishments here. I love this one right here that says love. And you may notice that I changed the 3 little hearts on the front from the pink one to the blue one. The blue one just seems to match better. I added a little bit more typed text on that last photo. And then this embellishment is actually from last month's kit, but I loved this little white one that said bliss, so I added that. Then I added a gold photo corner to that top photo. And now I'm going to do some stamping. For the top of the page, I added the stamp all heart, and I did 2 of those, and I really like those with the outline around them. And for the bottom, I added oh happy day. So those are both perfect for this layout. And I always think that when you add the stamps at the end, it just completes your project. I really love the stamps. In the end, I decided to add one last little thing, and it's a heart that I cut out of my favorite paper, and I stapled it onto that little label. So it's done, and I will go ahead and add it to my Life Crafted album. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration for your Life Crafted kits and albums. Have a great day.